How's everybody doing? Out here at the farm today, planting some food plots. Right now we're working on summer plots, of course. So got a lot of ground turned, got about 6 acres ready here. I'm going to show you the process that we go through to get it ready, some of the seed blends that we use, and how we lay these out specifically, one plant to another, depending on whether they like sun or shade and how tall they're going to get for us. So let's go through this new food plot and I'll show you how it lays out. This is going to be another kind of what I call a connection plot. It's going to connect a section of woods over here, a main bedding area, and a food plot. You can see there's a shooting house at the top end of this, and we've got multiple items planted in this field. So where I'm at right now, this is going to be planted in soybeans, as well as a summer blend mix. On the top of the hill up there, up there where you see that light. In that sunlight, we've got another bean field I'm going to show you in a second. So Jack's walking down here in the middle right now where he's at. That's going to be grain sorghum. In that section down there, we've got an acre of grain sorghum, 2 acres of soybeans. So what we're doing right now, we're seeding these fields, and we are using my power rake. Go back and turn the seed in real good. We want to try to get these beans 3/4 of an inch deep or so, at least in the soil. Now you can kind of see how we're turning this part here. Now we got real thick bedding structure down in there. Goes way up that hill. Power line up there, you can see how grown up it is. Heavy wood steer bed there, and they move around this ridge. Come into this food plot. There's a shooting house here, and then on this side, solid bedding again. They bed all up and down this ridge, and you can see that trails down. We thin it out and took it right down there into that corner, and that's where there's a crossing, a gap where 2 fields meet right down there. You can see we dished this. So we dished this area, and we let it dry out real good, and then we come in and we power rake it. You can use a heavy drag. There's several things you can use. I just happen to have this little power rake that I use in my other work that I do. So you can see up there we got beans, about 2 acres up there in the top. All that links to the bedding as well, so they can follow this edge all the way out. So this shows a good example of dirt that's been power raked and dirt that hasn't. So that's just disc only on this side, and then there's power rake. So you can see how much better that seed bed is. It's nice and fluffy. We've got our big seed turned down into the ground. Okay, now I'm going to show you the top end of this plot and how it kind of lays out. So just to the left of that cedar tree, there's a ladder stand that you can't see very well from here, but it's there. And this is a pinch point where the bedding areas come together, come up this ridge, hit this little clearing. We've probably got 1.5 acre, 2 acre clearing here. We got all this planted in beans, chicory, clover. It carries through here now. You can see where bedding is up there. So it goes into bedding up there, heavy stuff we don't go into. So all this is rock, carries into the woods. This greenway, and another one just like it, right down there just past that sunlight, connects the deer to this patch of food right here. You can see bedding cover down in the field. The wind right now is coming up the hill right in my face. So of course today I would be up here in this blind, and we'll have another blind set at the bottom end where we were standing a while ago. So just beyond the tractor down there where we started the video, we'll have another one. That way, and regardless of what the wind's doing, we have a chance to hunt this new food plot. So as you see, it connects back up here in the top. We got food that goes down here, wraps around this island, and it goes right back down into the thick stuff again. Here's talking about our little ATV garages. Here's one right here. But we just take and cut these little areas out. And so we come in here and park. You can see the ATV is covered in here. And we have actually filmed shows where we've shot bucks right out of this field right here while an ATV was parked right where I'm standing. So this is one of our ATV garages we use just to be able to get people in closer to the blind if we need to. And I want to talk about plant placement here. So from about where you see that dirt patch begin there up to that wood line, probably 20, 30 yards wide, and around here in this U shape, down to this bottom patch, and then about 20 feet wide, all the way to me. If you see that little red seed down there in the ground, that's green sorghum seed. So that'll work as good cover. As they come out of the bedding, they're gonna come into this tall food. You can see we keep lanes cut. They like to use those lanes a lot. So that sorghum comes around here, strip goes there, and then that whole field there, it's about an acre, that's all sorghum. And then the other side of that tree, that's all soybeans. But here's the neat, what we did about it. So the outside 10 feet of that also is sorghum. So it goes all the way down to that bottom. So it's outlined in sorghum, soybeans in the middle. This top end so far, we've got chicory, black beans, turnip, clover, and radish. So good mixture here in the top. We've also got plenty of bird grains. Again, we've got sorghum, we've got foxtail millet, and we've got some buckwheat. So altogether, this little plot is probably 6 acres. And we've got a combination of 8 or 10 different plants on it. There's a different sun availability, as you can tell. That's why up there we have some of our more shade plants, turnips and clovers and things, and out here we have sun plants. So that's how it lays out. We're gonna go ahead and finish getting everything seeded and turned here. We've still got the center of this field to get finished up. So you can see there where that's just disced in the middle, and then we've already got it turned on the outside. All right, well, hope y'all learned something today. I'm gonna go down here. Actually, I'm gonna show you the bags now of what we're using, and you'll be able to see the different types of seeds that we've got in here and the blend that we've got put together on this particular food plot system.